I were selling my house tomorrow, what would I do first? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, I'm Michelle Woollett, and we've changed things up a little bit. Welcome to Talk Real Estate with Michelle. After 40 years of being in the business as a full-time real estate agent, I want to share with you everything I know to help your process be a whole lot easier and more fun. What I've watched people do before selling a house is too much normally. So what we want to talk about today is what we need to figure out. And there's basically 7 things you need to figure out before you sell it on your own or you list it with a real estate agent, however you decide to do your sale. First, what is your house really worth? And I don't want you just to go to Zillow and pull up and get your Zestimate. That's not an actual number. What that is a snapshot of what houses in that direct area have sold for. Now, if you live in a neighborhood where every house is almost identical and they built them about the same time and they all have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, vinyl siding, central air, then you could probably figure it out really quick. Because Zillow may be right on with its estimates, because then it's going, when you scroll down a little bit farther, it shows you the houses that have sold recently that they're using to form that estimate. So that's what Zillow does for you. But what really matters is to find recent comparables, houses that have sold in your area. The condition matters, location matters, updates matter, and that is all determined basically by the market. So you really just need to find some houses that have sold recently that are a lot like yours. If you're living in an area that has a lot of homes that are the same, that's very easy. If you live in like a historic area where every house is so different, then that's where it becomes just a little bit more difficult. And second, do not start remodeling yet. I know that you've lived in the house a long time, and when you're looking around, you see all the little things that need to be done. And so you think, oh my gosh, to sell our house, we're going to have to put in a new kitchen and a new bathroom or new flooring or a new roof. Don't do that yet, okay? Because my theory is if you're going to spend $1, you better get $1.25 back. And those are the principle that we're going to run on. Now, when that is different is if you have a house and it has a roof that is just about ready to go, like under 5 years, you may have to put a roof on. And I don't want you to think that you're going to get all the money back for that roof, because every house has to have a roof. It's not like a luxury. It's not something that's going to stand out. It's not, it's not like having a fireplace or a pool or central air. It's a roof. Everybody has to have a roof, okay? Now, the next thing, and I think this is the big one, is walk through your house as if you were the buyer. Take your seller's hat off and go through the house, walk out front, shut the door, come to the door, turn the handle, and walk through the door as if you were a buyer. What would you pay for the house? What do you notice needs to be done? Because what you're probably going to notice is things like handprints on the door, light switches that are dirty, little things that are very easily taken care of with some Clorox wipes and you're done. But what is catching your eye? Is the clutter in the house catching your eye? Are your rooms too dark? Is there any damage? Too much furniture? Any deferred maintenance that are easy things? Do the lights all work? Like all the light bulbs work? Those are the things that buyers notice first. And if you have a tough time taking those seller blinders off, and I suggest taking your cell phone camera and taking a photo of each room. You will notice like cords hanging down or something that's broken or a basket of mail that sat there. And you, as the seller and that lives in that space every single day, you don't even notice it. I'm telling you, you won't notice it unless you take a photo of it. All the magnets and kids' work on the front of the refrigerator, take everything off. There's It's better to have less of the room than have too much in a room. Okay. So that's a big thing. Just pretend you've never been in your own house and you're looking at it for the first time. And if you have a problem with it, have a friend do it, a good friend. It's not going to judge you. Smell your house when you walk in. Does it smell like dog? Does it smell like a cat box? Does it smell like stinky kids' shoes? What does it smell like? Okay. And with the smell thing, do not go put those plugins everywhere with a bunch of different scents. People read that right off the bat. They know you're covering up a smell. Then they're looking for the smell the whole time they're looking at the house, even if there wasn't one. So just make it a very clean smell. Okay? Know your numbers. It's funny how in your mind you know how much you want to sell the house for, but you really don't even know the numbers. What is your mortgage payoff? What possible repairs are going to be made? How much are they going to cost? Your closing costs. There's things as a seller you are responsible for. In most states, it's the transfer tax, title insurance, preparing the warranty deed, part of the title fee that they charge to close it in that room. Just make sure you know all of those costs, okay? The brokerage fee, everything. And know that maybe the buyers are going to ask for concessions. So be really upfront and honest with each other when you're sitting down as a husband and wife, or if you're selling it on your own, and know those numbers. It's very important. And don't ask your house to work too hard for you. Your house did not go and run up the Target card and the Visa bill. It didn't. Your house should not have to work to pay off your debt. So just remember that too. Then you got to decide how you want to sell. Do you want a real estate agent? Do you want to sell it on your own? Either way is right. Some are better for other people, some are not. You got to decide. How comfortable are you handling the pricing, the marketing, showings, negotiating? Are you comfortable with those things? Can you talk to people and feel like you're still in control? The paperwork, inspections that they're going to ask for, setting up the closing. Are you comfortable with all of those? If you are, then maybe selling for sale by owner is your thing. If you're not, then you probably need a real estate agent. And either way, you could always go to listityourself.net and there's a button you push and I get you in contact with a vetted real estate agent in your area, free for you. Don't charge you anything. Or you can buy the List It Yourself packet. Either way. So this is the funny one that I'm surprised I even left it on the bottom of the list. Where are you going? That's the first thing I ask somebody when I walk into their house. So, why are you selling? Where are you going? Do you know? Is it because of a job? Is it better schools for your kids? Is it your kids have graduated, they're on to college, and now you'd love to live in the college town that they live in? Are you moving out of the country? Are your parents elderly and you need to move closer to them, or you need to buy a house big enough to move them in with you? What's your reason for selling? Where are you going? Downsizing, moving out of state, renting? That's a very important question because that will determine how you market your house, how aggressive you are with the pricing, and your time frame. So where are you going? The big idea is the house should support your life that you want. Having your home should revolve around you, supporting you. Selling your house doesn't have to be complicated. Just understand your options first, make good choices, and enjoy your life. If your life does not feel simple, then something's off. Stop for a second, take a breath, and figure that out. Because more than anything, I want your life to be peaceful. This is why I'm doing all of this. I see people these days and they're so stressed. And life does not have to be stressful. It should be fun. You should be able to joke around a little bit. And if it is a serious situation, I mean, if you're under the gun for something, be upfront with the real estate agent that does come out and talk to you, or be upfront with each other and spouses and contact your bank. Don't wait till the last minute. If things are rocky and things need to be changed, don't put your head in the sand. Do it early so you can still make the most of the house and get yourself into the position that you want to be in. You've done it once. You own a house. That's a big thing. There's a lot of people in the country that can't own a house. So you've owned the house. Hopefully it's giving you some pleasure, and now you're selling it, and hopefully you're going to get more than you paid for it and do what you want to do. So again, I'm Michelle Woollett with Talk Real Estate with Michelle and listyourself.net. I changed things up a little bit because I felt like I was zooming too much in, and there's so many people out there that want to sell their house. And I didn't want to just say, if you need to sell it on your own, this is all my information is going to work for you. I wanted to make sure to bring you everything, every option, every thought process, so that you are comfortable and happy with your decision. So again, if you love this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss my next video. We're going to be talking about so many things. I'm broadening things up, okay? I'm basically am doing buying, selling, home values, improvements, your money, downsizing, all of it. Investments, okay? We're going to talk about decorating to make sure the house sells quickly, everything. Basically, what I want you to remember is if you own a house, we need to be friends. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Pass this along to somebody if you know someone that needs the help too. And I'll talk with you again really soon. Thank you.